Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. Good to have you all guys. Good to have you guys all here. That makes sense. My brain is moving a lot slower today. George is here, so let me just see if I can grab him. It's good to see you all. George, you gonna come up or? No, he's not going to avoid me the entire time. Okay, so let me know. Is the audio good? That's why I am liking it. What? Because you can't see him. There you go, George. You hate it so much, but now the people can see you. Ha ha ha. All right, guys. Sorry. Thanks for chatting in this chat, guys. Banger Airsoft. I'd like the Lantac too. I'm going to do a quick look at both of them so that we can confirm that the Lantac is looking like it's what you guys want to win on Monday. So at the moment, that's where it's headed. But if I get some information from you guys and we do a vote and actually the Noveski Space Invader is what's preferred, we're going to head that way. It costs less shipping. Not that really matters. Okay, DJ, the MIS print looks good. Hello, Business Vulture. Good to see you. I'd just be happy to boost my 2-gun collection. Yeah. Okay, guys. So obviously, I kind of have mentioned some stuff on the memberships on the channel initially. I don't know whether I should just do a quick rundown of that now, just run through kind of what that means, and then we can start talking about the first prize that could be won, and then kind of going into my gear, what I'm running at the moment, just give you guys a kind of heads up of what airsoft is like right now near Los Angeles, if that's interesting. If you think that's going to sound boring and there's some parts of that sound interesting, put them on the screen and I'll try and get to those. Hello, Business Vulture, good to see you. Marcus Benson, I'd just be happy to boost my 2-gun collection. Wouldn't we all, mate? I've got far too many guns now and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll use that sometime. Never use it. I think having a few core guns and things that you like to use and then occasional ones to change out to, it's probably the most sensible way of doing it. I don't know if everyone does it that way. Definitely not me. The MIS prints looks good. Hey, how are you going to play this weekend? You are playing, Jessica, or are you asking if I am? I played last weekend. I don't think I'm playing this weekend unless someone can convince me. I still have an issue right now. I can't drive. So it does make it just that little bit more of an effort, especially with all that stuff that's kind of all the stuff I'm carrying and obviously what it looks like. It's probably not the best. Gulf Coast Fishing, welcome, mate. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Make sure you tune in. We're going to have a live for members only this Monday. The win is either going to be the EMG Lantac, brand new one, or it's going to be the EMG Space Invader, Noveski Space Invader. So the moment I think they have 6 members, so your chances of winning is pretty high. And then just being a member, you get entered into that every 2 weeks. So I'm going to do a live stream on the channel every 2 weeks, and you'll have that option to get it. Yeah, DJ, thanks for saying welcome. DJ's the loudest man here at the moment. He's awesome. I love how George just chills wherever you are. You say that, he's actually kind of like nibbling my finger now. That it's not really that chill, you're being. Okay. Sorry. Do you remember me? Jessica Gonzalez. Yes, I do. Absolutely. You got to be a member, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus. So, sorry, if you're asking that, yes, we're doing it in a way where every single thing that I've won in the mystery boxes, and I am winning as I'm opening this mystery boxes because that's what you guys like watching. There's quite a lot of that stuff now that I'm not going to be using in my collection. Obviously, I had a ton of it stolen to 1.5 years ago. And that was awful, but the insurance made me get that all back, almost all of that back. So I have a lot of that stuff now, and I've done some cool projects and I've done some different stuff. For instance, I had one of the Reaper guys that I play with build me this, which is absolutely nuts. It's a Tokyo Marui next generation recoil shot SCAR. So every time you fire it, the charging handle comes back, but it has fully upgraded internals, which means that it shoots like an arrow. It doesn't have only 280 FPS. It's firing at 400, and it's got a tie ball. It's been upgraded in every way you can, which you need to do with these because a lot of it's plastic and they break if they don't. But I'm not really a SCAR guy, but when I kind of saw this, I was like, all right, hold on. This is very, very cool. Being able to do that with a full-sized actual AR, and then the battery is in there, but it's small. So I'm going to be doing more and more of this stuff as well. But there's a lot of stuff there which is not going to be teched up like that, and it's a beautiful gun that someone would really like to use. I'm unfortunately not going to be the one probably to build it out, or at least at this stage. So if you look at it, you say, hey, that's an opportunity. I'm giving a lot of them away. DJ, hey, George, how are you looking? How are you doing, buddy? Looking good. Yeah, he had a haircut. Don't know if you can kind of notice. Let a look at the people. He's giving you like the side eye of the tongue. You can see these teeth though. Like he's got some pretty chunky, messed up teeth there. So he's having those taken out in about a week, some of them. So he's probably not going to look as ferocious as he looks. It's not that ferocious. Okay, sorry guys. Banger, ooh, spicy. I know, mate. I know. Yeah, so I will hopefully, when you guys ever come and play with me, I've got this and I've got a CQBR version, which is very similar. I would say the Scar's more bulky, and I like M-Lock, and obviously it's a lot harder to do that on the Scar, but it is a very cool gun to get a kill with, and it's between this and my CQBR every single game pretty much. There's a lot to go wrong in them, but for some reason, the tech at Team Reaper doesn't really let anything go wrong, so it's always been great. Okay, Gulf Coast Fishing, welcome, bro. Good to see you, mate. Oh, thank you very much for joining. That's awesome. I love the channel, excited to be part of it. Absolutely, mate. We have the live stream for the first giveaway. I'm going to get to the giveaways now, and I'll show you each gun individually. You need to vote between one or the other, and then on Monday we're doing the live stream. I'm literally just going to pull one of your names, and we'll just get your address and send it to you. As of right now, there was 6. Now there's 7 members. Marcus Benson, welcome, mate. Thank you very much. George, calm the hell down. George got too excited there, Marcus. I really apologize. But yeah, I think you heard what I just said. If there are any questions about the membership as you guys are considering it or thinking about it, just let me know. But really, there's nothing underhanded by it, as I hope you think from me. I just have a lot of airsoft guns, and I'm in a new house, which is amazing. But the garage storage area is just starting to fill up, and I've got a child, and I'm not going to be able to keep all of that as airsoft stuff. So it makes sense where I can give back to the community I'm trying to create, and these are really good guns, to be honest. If it was like crap, cheap plastic things or stuff that retailers didn't or couldn't sell, I wouldn't really want to be passing that on to you for a cost. But actually, I think instead of buying a $200 mystery box, you spend $10 a month or $15 a month, and you're entered into 2 raffles to win a full priced AEG each time. I mean, I do it, but I'm in a different situation to a lot of people. So, okay, yeah, that Scar looks so good though. What else has been using heavy, mate? So recently my go-tos, I would say, because my CQBR has been repaired. I actually, at that time, I've got one of the Umbrella Armory SR30s. So it's almost like a upgraded G&G SR30, one of the Knights Armaments ones. But at the moment, if I'm running most games, I'll run this. I'll run a single point sling mount right here. I like single point more than I like double. I know there's a debate on that a lot of the time, but I just find if I can hang it and it sits here on my chest and I have the ability just to kind of wield it where I want. I also switch shoulders a lot. So I kind of, if it's a 2-point sling, it just gets in the way for me. When it's a 1 point, I love it. This has actually got an extended barrel in it. So the barrel, I believe comes to around here. It wouldn't have shown with the extended flash hider, but I really like the style of that. This is actually a real EOTech as well. And now I don't know if you guys have ever tried a real EOTech, but when I got mine, I was like, I don't know what this is. They were like, look, mate, it's a copy. It's not the real thing. You're going to understand once you see a real thing what the difference is. And I think I do have to say is when you do see it, I don't know if I can show you on the camera here because it's quite hard. When you do see the difference, just in terms of the brightness and how much it makes a difference in your vision, it's huge. Okay, I'm not turning on this right now, so I need to look at that quickly. But yeah, so that's kind of my main primary DJ, if that's helpful. Okay, yeah, El Scar looks good, so good though. What else you've been using that heavy, mate? So heavy stuff, not as much, especially not this, my sidearm currently. My Glock 26, Glock 26, which I never thought I'd like, because as you can see, it's a small gun. I'm not normally the biggest fans of like small compact style pistols or anything really. I had a friend on my team who's using one of these. He was like, I've just been playing with this recently and I'm obsessed with it. and I borrowed it from him for one game. And I have to say, it then became my pistol. I was running the AAPO1 almost every game. And this is like, it's very kind of basic feeling, you know, very easy to control Glock kind of functionality. But because it is so narrow and small, and the barrel length, it feels like when I'm coming around corners, I'm literally just pointing and shooting. There's no like worrying about rotation or anything like that. It's just little as I'm coming around. So I really love it. I think I'm sure there's some mixed opinions on it, but I liked it so much that I've actually ordered a real firearm and as self-defense in my home. Didn't actually want to buy one, but I live in a place where you need one, and I think I'll regret it if I don't. So I actually ordered one of these. So I'm getting one of these built right now. Be interesting to see how it is compared to the airsoft version. But let me know if you had good experiences with the Glocks, guys. I presume so. Glock 26s. I really like them. What I really like, I have to say, is that it is a Glock, but it's the width. So it feels like a real width of a handgun. It's not like one of those skinny ones, which means that any Glock trigger, any Glock magazine will fit it. So even though it's, you know, you're shot in 9-10 round mag, you can have as many Glock mags, extended mags, like whatever you want. You can just push through this. And so, I mean, it's just a great little pistol, especially if you're not pulling it out tons and you're just wanting it to go into rooms and corridors. I really like it. I don't know. You agree? Yeah, Scar looks so heavy. What else? You good though? Using heavy. What else do you want me to show you? Because I've got some other stuff. Let me do this first. You go through the questions quickly and then I'll get some stuff. Welcome, Marcus Benson. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Glad to be a part of George's channel. Yeah, to be honest, we need to just call it George's channel. It's not my channel. It's your channel, isn't it? Okay. Oh, this is their, oh, nice. Them Umbrella Armory SR30s are amazing. They look sleek, and I hear great things about them, about Umbrella. Yeah, DJ, I've heard the same. I have heard that if you want to get the same performance and you've got some technical knowledge, you could probably do it cheaper than what they do it for. But they're a business, they need to make a profit. So for what they do, I'm not a tech head. It's kind of perfect. There we go. Banger airsoft. It's night and day between a real EOTech and a clone. That is so true. I never used to use my old EOTech because it was a fake. And I definitely was one of those players who I would see a BB fly and I readjust based on where I'm seeing it hit, you know, just with my motion, my feeling. That's obviously not that accurate. But what I have realized is now I've seen that EOTech on there. No matter where I'm looking, like if I am looking through it, the BB is hitting where they've zeroed the EOTech too. So now I'm like, actually, I'm a sight gun shooter if it's good enough. However, generally, yeah, I definitely have got more kills just looking at where the BB is going and adjusting. Obviously, that's a big debate in airsoft. So, okay, glad to be part of George's channel. You're glad to have you here, Marcus. It's night and day between real EOTech and clone. Wow, where did you get the Glock 26? DJ, I got it from a website. I believe they're based in Hong Kong. And they are very clever about sending over a product without markings on it, be that with removing them in a friendly way with black stickers, if that makes any sense. But message me, mate. Send me a message on members channel, and I'll send you the link to where I got that. If there's any other follow-up questions, let me know, and I'll come back to you. I also got a couple of other blowback Tokyo licensed guns from there. So I'm not probably allowed to say anything, but reach out to me and I'll let you know. And everyone else, if you want to know, I'm not going to tell you unless you join the channel. I will tell you as well. Okay. Who else are we going? Oh, nice. Umbrella Armory. Seth, I think it's amazing. Yep. It's night and day between the real EOTech and the clone one. Oh, wow. Where did you get the Glock 26? Just done that one. I love my G42. That's a bigger one. No, it's the thin one, I think, isn't it? So I was looking at that or the 26, I think. And I've got wide hands. So like the thin ones don't feel right for me. I understand they're better concealed carry, etc. But for me, it just didn't feel right. It felt a bit odd. Okay. I love my Glock 42. Yeah, I mean, Glocks generally, people love them, isn't it? It's kind of like that M4 Glock, that same family, where it's like there's just so many variants of the same thing because they work well. I've got a Gen 4 17 and a Gen 5 17. So I think the one that I'm getting, the real one's a Gen 5. I think this is a Gen 3 because it's got that stippled handguard kind of grip thing, which I quite like. I realized I ordered the Gen 5 and I'm like, Am I actually going to like it as much? People say it's better. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts on that. I love my Glock 42. I've got a Gen 4 17 and a Gen 5 17. Nice. Yeah. Which one do you prefer, Banger? Let me know if you prefer the Gen 4 or the Gen 5. And is that the same with the 26, you reckon? The best EOTech clones I've seen are the Holy Warriors ones of AliExpress. How good are they with Banger compared to the real ones? Because the real ones are probably 4 times the price, I'd say. Maybe more, 5 times the price. But I used to be a real guy of like, I want to get as much as I can. So I would buy the cheaper products, but a few more of them. My head's really switched in the last few years, and I don't know why, but it's like the amount of stuff that I've just thrown away because it doesn't quite do the job. I'm now like, okay, if I'm going to buy something, I'll save up and I'll buy the most expensive thing, because if I want it to do everything and to last as long as it's going to do. Is that just me, or are you guys having similar thoughts in the airsoft industry? Okay. It's night and day between a real EOTech and a clone. Yeah. I love my G42. The best EOTech clones I've ever seen are the Holy Warrior ones off AliExpress. Good to know, Banger. How much worse are they than the real ones, in your opinion? Yeah, I would own real steel Glock 26, which is why I asked, and I would love the airsoft replica to use as a dry fire tool, and you just use them because they look good. Yeah. 26, I think I got that one in one of my early mystery boxes, like the Fox whatever box, and I really quite liked it. But they're quite big, aren't they? They're quite long, almost like more of a target shooting gun, if I'm right. I like the frame open on the G5. It loses the finger separators. Yeah, Banger, I like the finger separators, maybe just because my fingers fit them like really well. Boom, boom, boom. And also if I've got the other mag, like even though, you don't have any stippling on here, that almost acts as that last bit here. So it almost just feels the same. So it's kind of like, it feels like you're just holding a regular pistol, except it's just a real snubby. I mean, you got the same magazine capacity. Yeah, boom. But like, I'll run it in my holster like that, and then I'll have 2 or 3 of these spare mags, because then I just know I've got a ton of ammo to go through if I am going into a building. I like that though, because our site also has minimum engagement. I don't know if yours is the same, but if you're with a pistol, it's 5 feet. If you're with a rifle, it's 10 to 15. So if I'm going into a building, I don't really want to be doing the bang bang thing. Doesn't feel as fun and as in the game for me. So I will drop my rifle onto the sling and I'll draw my pistol nearly every time I go in. But let me know if you guys are the same. Let me know. A lot of guys I play with don't do that ever. Right. Okay, hold on. I love my G42. I've got a Gen 4 and a Gen 5. The best is. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I own the real steel Glock 26, which is why I asked. I would love the airsoft replica too, as I use in the dry fire. I like the frame of the Gen 5. It loses the finger separators. Yeah, Banger. I quite like the finger separators, weirdly, but I've heard that from a lot of people, so I need to see it when I've got it. Gen 5, my Glock Gen 4 as well, because of the flat front grip. Okay, well, maybe I'm completely wrong. People obviously were getting annoyed with that, and that's... do I have a Black Rain Ordnance Spec 15? I don't think so, unless there's someone who's watching the channel who has seen me open it. Let me know. Okay, next thing. It holds 0 well, and it's a lot better in the picture than most of the clones. It still has a red dot. As opposed to a true holographic sight, though. I got a small hand, so I like from the grip. All my Glocks are Dremel, a deeper undercut on the trigger guard, out for bigger hands. Okay, I like that. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go through quickly just what the membership is, because I think you guys might find that valuable, the membership side. Let me just see. This is coming up now, so I'm just going to... Do you guys want to try and see this? I don't know if it's going to be possible, to be honest. See if you can see it on the... See if you see there, guys, that's the real EOTech. See that red dot? And as I'm moving the gun, it stays in its position. And it like that looks a bit glary, but it's that bright. So like it's I don't know. Let me know what you think about it, guys. But I'm a big fan of them. I'm a big fan of them, considering I was the guy who didn't like sights on any airsoft guns ever. Anyway, okay, right. So I'm going to take you guys through briefly what the because all I'm doing is waffling now. I could just talk airsoft with you guys all day. In fact, should we just do this every day? I just won't go to work. I'll just sit here and we can just talk airsoft. I don't really mind the finger grooves on the Glocks. It's just better than the 17 Gen doesn't have them. That all makes sense for grips on both hands. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys what being a member is going to be. 2 levels of membership. You get excited about this. 2 levels of membership. Effectively, there is the beginner level and the advanced level. Each of those levels, you get different stickers as you're kind of going. But really, the main difference is if you're at the $15 once a month level, you get 2 entries into every giveaway. If you're at the $10 a month level, you get 1 entry into every giveaway. Now, these giveaways are done every 2 weeks. So it's not like, oh, it's $10 a month for a ticket into getting this, AEG or whatever we're going to be giving away. You're actually going to be paying $10 a month and getting a ticket for every 2 weeks, or 2 tickets for every 2 weeks if you're doing the 15. What I've realized is I have an insane amount of average to good airsoft guns. And because I have friends and people I know in the airsoft industry who do things like this for me, I've just realized over time, like, a lot of those guns I'm never going to use. Maybe a friend comes over one day and I've got 1 extra to let someone borrow, but them sitting in the attic next to me right now is just a complete waste of time for everyone. And also I feel bad that I'm just taking away, fun from the community. So I actually really like doing mystery boxes because I'm a bit like, what's going to be in the mystery box? It's quite exciting. It's like opening Christmas presents. I think that's why you guys like watching the channel as well. But with all the stuff that's piling up, I need space to put stuff down. And I know a lot of people can't necessarily spend $200 a month or around that to get a mystery box, which you don't know what you're going to get because it's expensive. And so actually, if I was in a position of a person watching this channel, I was like, hey, why wouldn't it be a good idea to try and give away small parts of those boxes for a lesser fee? Because then people can be part of the community. They can constantly be winning with no real effort. And they get other benefits from that community. Tell me if this is making sense, because I'll stop talking about it and I've got something else. So what we did is basically everyone who's going to be a member, your name is either going to be in each draw once or twice. And so that draw is going to be a random generator. I'm going to do it live on the stream, and I'm just going to go through. That person's name is going to be selected. I'm going to contact that person. That person is going to respond to me, and I'm going to get their contact information and send them that weapon. I think we're going to have quite a similar thing with Airsoft GI, where we'd love it if you could open it and do a video, but that's absolutely not necessary. But if the person does not claim that prize for any reason, we can't find who they are, I'll message them on YouTube. I'll do as much as I possibly can. But if for any reason that can't happen, then that prize will roll into the next prize, which is quite exciting. And so what we're going to be doing is it'll be a Monday. So the first one is going to be this Monday coming up, which I believe is the 20th of June. The next one after that will be the start of July. So like the 3rd of July, I think it is. So we haven't decided the present for that one yet, but the present is looking like is going to be for this first one. Sorry, I'll get through the questions and then I'll write back. Also, the most important thing is every winner box will come with one of these. Now, I'm starting to get more of these produced, and I've given a couple of them away at airsoft sites recently, but we don't have many of them, and I don't think I'm going to put them on general sale ever. So this will probably be the biggest win if you win a mystery box. Right, so I'm going to get to the questions, and then I will quickly jump that one and show you what it is. I've gotten, what does this say? I've gotten a Gen 4 17 and a Gen 5 17. Nice. The best EOTech clones I've ever seen are Holy Warrior ones. Okay, that's good to know. Do you have a a Black Rain Ordnance Spec 15? It holds 0 well, and it's a lot better. I got small hands, so I like that flap hop on the grip. That's a good point, Bang Airsoft. I don't think about that. And some of the guns that I use, it's almost the hop up's too small, so I can't get my finger in to actually do it. It really annoys me. All my Glocks are Dremel. I Dremel a deeper undercut finish on the trigger. I'm having that done, I think, Gulf Coast with my real one. DJ, I don't really mind the finger grooves on the Glock. just that it's better that for the Glock 17 Gen 5, it doesn't have them at all and makes for a great grip on both hands. That's interesting. The dot and the circle look just as clean as the real thing. Yep. George is just watching your hands flail around. He's like, I'm out. He doesn't want to be on camera. He keeps slinking off. Come on, say hi. Okay, sorry. So I need to get to actually what we're talking about. I'm just kind of going from here to there. Okay, I'm just glad a clan I can support the giveaway are just such bonuses. Absolutely, mate. Thank you. And let me know at any time if there's stuff that you want to see more of, or if it's getting boring, or if I need to switch it up. I really want to know that. I plan on eventually doing the same thing with some sort of my mystery boxes. Guns and on my channels. It gets us up to a point of view of membership. 100% bangers. I think it's just a good thing, because otherwise, what else do you do with them? I was thinking I'll do a review of that gun and then I'll give it away, because otherwise, unless it's an amazing gun that I do a review of and can't let it go, I think it's better to give it back to the community and let someone else have a try with it. Okay. Banger airsoft, the HK you got was just awesome. Yeah, that was my best pull. Already ordered 10 mags, a tight bore, and a Gemtech suppressor for it. That's awesome. Okay, guys, so we had a little poll that is running in the membership group right now. If you want to have a say in it, go onto the members poll, join, either pay 10 or 15 bucks a month to become a member, get all the kind of George emotes that are going to be added on to the next 2 weeks. But the big thing is your prize that you're going to be entered to winning. And there is a vote between 2 different prizes. The first one, you'll probably be able to tell from the box, is this. The EMG Noveske Space Invader. The main reason for this is that I have actually got 2 of them in my mystery boxes. So it's a cool gun. I mean, it's one of those ones where, it's not one where I'm like, oh, I'm never going to use this. This isn't any cool. So why would I care about it? This is one of those ones where I'm like, I've got a couple of other smaller SMG style guns that I really like, and I've done some work to. And this is very cool. So I'm kind of not wanting to give it away. But also, I actually got another one in a second box. And a cousin of mine is now saying he wants it. But I've committed to this. So if you guys would like to win this, which is the EMG Silver Edge STU gearbox, STU 2.0. It's the Noveske kind of flat style MP5 mag. And I mean, it's a cool looking gun, isn't it? It just has this, it just feels great in the hand. I don't know if you guys like the shape of it. George actually doesn't seem to be bothered, which is quite interesting. But it's definitely a very just compact, good feeling piece of kit. It's got M-Lock, it's got Picatinny. I like it. I might be making a mistake, probably. So guys, that is going to be one of the options. Now, don't make your decision too fast if you're a member. You have to be a member to decide. It's a members only poll. Unless members, actually, for you members watching right now, do you think we should make it a non-members poll? And so therefore the member who wins gets whatever the people decide. That could be quite an interesting one. It's obviously not as beneficial, maybe. I don't know if it's unbeneficial, but it's a bit weirder. So maybe that might be a good one. Let me know. Okay, sorry guys, I'm losing up on the chat. Okay, so that was option number 1. Just glad I can support the channel. Oh, thanks so much, mate. Giveaways are just a bonus. I plan on eventually doing the same thing with some of my boxes. Yeah, Banger Airsoft. It was just good. HK was awesome. Yeah. I think George really likes that he start licking his chops when you pulled it out. You like that one? You think we should keep both of them? One for you, one for me. I got a tan one. You can have the tan one. I wear black a lot. Apparently not. Okay, he started licking his chops, so maybe I'll call my one if I keep it the George. Other thing actually as well, guys, I'm going to put it out there. If you end up being the member of this channel and you win that, you can message me and say, hey, is the other color still around? Because the tan is the other one that I've got, which I decided I was like, I don't know how many tan guns. Maybe I'll hold that one, but I'm willing to give that one to you instead. At least it's the black one. As I say that, at least it's the black one. Some of the colors are pretty funky. Or like the Desert Eagle, like tan color, because I got that one, right? Okay, right. So that sounds like an awesome idea. Make it a winner's choice. Okay, I like that. So if you win it and there's 2 variants of the gun that you've won and I'm not bothered, I'll give you your choice. So hopefully, Banger, if you win it, you can choose the tan one because I presume that's the one you want. Okay, other option. Thought we kind of like keep it in the similar-ish field, but I just think there's so many M4s out there, or M4 variants, and I have so many of them. So I'm trying to mix it up a bit where I need to put at least, trying to take center stage now, where I can try and take at least, one M4 with something else and hopefully do some other stuff, because otherwise it's, this M4 or this M4. Kind of boring. So the other one that we've got is that more M4 style M4 style AR, assault rifle. Throw it out there. I'm getting mad. But you've probably seen this box a lot in my videos, the Lantac. Now, I actually haven't fired this yet, guys. It has not been fired. I've heard some great things. It is one of the super rare ones. So it's the one with the Fort Worth, Texas on it. So if that's anything to go by, guys, this is probably going to be worth about $1 million in 2 or 3 years. But, I mean, it's a good, solid feeling gun. I would say there's a lot of similarities. Obviously, they are both kind of EMG. But there's a lot of similarities just in the kind of build quality. It does feel really solid. You have your extendable stock, single-sided fire selector switch. You've got quite a weird little like motor housing that clicks out there. Yeah, so the action stays. You rack it back, see here. So that will cover. To be honest, guys, I think I've given you a kind of a brief overview of this before. Obviously, this is the one that people point out. Fort Worth, WORYH, instead of TH, Texas. Which, yeah, I mean, if I was from Texas, I'm probably a bit annoyed, but otherwise, nah. Okay, guys, so that is what is the first prize. The one then 2 weeks later, there's going to be 2 options announced the next day, so on Tuesday. And out of those 2 options, the members can vote. Hopefully have some more members by then, but even if not, like there's people who've been supporting the channel, so I feel like I should do some good give back to start with before we get too many members anyway. So that is going to be, sorry, I'm just not going to leave these around, especially as I'm giving them away to you guys. Should be treating them with best respect. So guys, start putting up on the screen any questions you have. I've got a lot of my kit here. I've got a lot of my gear. I was playing on Sunday with some family members, took them out for the first day. And so I've got some cool different gear. I can take you through kind of what my regular gear that I run is. Because I get a lot of questions about that. It's like, what do you use for your sidearm? Or, do you like these pouches? Okay, sorry guys, I need to catch up. Okay. That was my best pull. 10 max for it. Yeah, at least the back one. Yeah, I like that. Gulf Coast, you think we should give a poll for everyone, not just the members, on what should be one? The tan is nice. The green Space Invader, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, that one does look a bit weird. People knock EMG and they really aren't that hard to work on, and the quality is pretty good. That's good to know. Banger airsoft, it depends on the OEM of the EMG guns. Don't know what that means, mate. Sorry. Good point. I try to avoid AEPs. Oh, APS. APS Honkatsu kind of company. Presume that's what it's about. What does your plate carrier setup look like? I like that. I built a little APS Phantom Extremist Mark IV PDW, and it was a beast when I got it done. Yeah, I've seen some of those cutters. They look good. Okay, so my plate carrier. I'll give you a little peek. I'll give you just a little peek. Give you a little peek of the plate carrier. Okay, so right. So DJ, you're asking this, what you make. So this is the plate carrier I use. I play in Southern California, as you know, so it's very, very hot. So this is the Cry. It's not the JPC, it's their like super lightweight one, where effectively like all of the Molly cuts and holes have actually just been cut out. I run like a very light foam fake plate in there. So it gives me a lot of kind of support, but not weight. Let me know if you have any questions about this in particular. So it's a Cry, which is one of the expensive horror ones. I think it's the JPC 2.0. No, it's not. It's one of the other ones. It's the kind of like the super lightweight one, SPC. I think it could be an SPC. Banger Airsoft, you got the same plate carrier. It's awesome. Pouches, again, a Cry. So actually, all the time I'll run the regular kind of over the mag pouch style. But what I like doing is kind of just folding it inside so that you can just slip in and out the mag quite easily. I used to actually kind of more run the, with more of the Velcro around the outside to hold them in, but I don't use it that much. I also used to run double stack mag pouches. I would occasionally need them, so I don't do that anymore. I just run an extra one on my back and an extra one in my dump pouch to put in the gun at the start of the game. But yeah, I used to have a lot too much here and it was too far out. Don't know if you guys have similar feelings. Okay. DJ pouches. I don't know what that means. So this is like a matte pouch. So you can kind of like over here, you open it up, it kind of folds out. Oh, the George patch is ready. But that's where you can put your map or your phone or anything. On milsim events, these can be really, really useful. Because if you've got your helmet on or your face protection, you're trying to dig around to find a map, just being able to look down and open that up and just see where you are or use your phone quickly. It's really, really good. Let me just see what other questions are popping up. They make some honeycomb plates now to go there. Great for airflow while keeping heat. Yeah, I've seen those, and I think I actually ordered some because I think Novridge does them now, don't they? But I can't remember if they showed up. There was some issue where either they didn't show up properly or it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and it wasn't comfortable. But if you've got a good one, send me a link because I'd love to see that. Okay, I've got the same plate pouches. So yeah, DJ, that's the ones I've got in the back there. Side pouches, I've got 2 tagging grenade pouches. I actually will either use these for the tagging rounds if I've got an M203, or alternatively, I'll just run Thunder Bee grenades in here. So I've got 2 on my left. On this side, I have an admin pouch. So a lot of times if it's a tourniquet needed, or if I have a barrel cover or anything that's just something to put somewhere, there's just a little like admin pouch there. And then on the back I have this guy. Here's this guy, right? Yeah, see. On the back I've got this kind of plate which I actually really like. So it's got 3 grenade things here. So you put the grenade in, this little thing goes underneath, so the people on your back can just pull and it brings the grenade out. I'm a big grenade player, not to the point of cheating in any way, but I do think there's so many parts in a game, especially at the sites that I play at, where there's just these funnel points and your whole team gets stuck in one area and can't break out of that into the next area. And so I love using grenades to get through those points. If it's like, right, we just need a grenade in that door so that we can clear through that room, I'll always be the one who's like, hey, I'll do the suicide run. I'll just go and throw it through the door and come back. I actually enjoy that kind of play. So I like to have as many grenades as I can. Obviously, I realize they're bulky and too much. So I'll usually have 3 in here, possibly 1 in here. And so then we've got 4 for teammates. I've got 2 on my left, and we're kind of good to go. I know that most people tell me I'm very, very weird for doing that. Okay. Where are we? Okay, so I feel like I should be able to put a marker somewhere like where we've... okay, they make some honeycomb plates. Yeah, I need to find some for sure. I like Haley Strategic DC3 RX on the front of mine, M4 mag and the M4 pistol mags, plus 2 grenades. So like my pistol mags and other stuff I have on my belt normally. Grenades, I feel like they're a bit too bulky for when I'm like lying down or going against things, but I should try that for sure. Hi, Sai, good to see you, mate. Thanks for the edits and the last couple have been awesome. Everyone who's watching Sai's edited the last few videos, so say your thanks. I run a Haley Strategic D3 CRX on the front of mine. M4 mags, pistols. Yeah, this is awesome. Create all the taco style ones and pre-static. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, guys, so I've got to run because this guy's looking so bored he might pass out. But hopefully that was kind of helping, guys. If you want to become a member for the first giveaway on Monday, you basically just need to go there or go onto your website, join the group that we've created, and therefore your name will put in either once or twice automatically every month into what you could potentially win. So thank you so much for joining, guys. Just come support this guy, come and annoy this guy, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.